Okay, my loyal fans and listeners and readers of Out in Black and my website, landcalls.com. This is the eighth posting of Out in Black. Let's get started. Now, of course, try to limit the vibrations. Now, today I want to talk about the three distinct tastes that often govern how human beings, let's say, then acquire the foods and the enjoyment that coincide with those three distinct tastes: the sweet, the sour, and the bitter. Now, again, I'm Victor Mosley coming to you from Out in Black, my podcast on YouTube. Go to it, check it out. Please subscribe. It goes a long way to helping me begin to not just continue to post these videos, but to get my stories out there in order to get them eventually on audio and even eventually on television. So these three distinct tastes. We're going to start with the first one in this video today. We're going to talk about what is sweet. The human desire, it varies, or it gravitates towards a certain taste at a certain time, even with events that shift, or even with the winds. And today is pretty much a high wind day here in Kentucky. I am in Kentucky, and I have a brown shirt on. In case everybody's wondering, I have a brown shirt on. It's in remembrance, fondly remembrance of my time in the United States Army. Now, usually a sweet smell calms a troubled spirit. When we have something that tastes good to us, or we have something that smells good to us, is sweet. I mean, we seem to, in order to get it, and then it just like, let's say, our energy level, it either varies or it lessens. The energy is just not so much as powerful. So it brings us into a more agreeable state of mind. Now, when someone does something for us, I mean, we say, "Oh, how sweet." That means that you have now put that person that you've been nice to in a agreeable mood. So then the conversation is more enjoyable. The time is more remembered. The time that you spend with each other is something that's put in memory, and it's something that is recalled when, let's say, the human experience gets to be a little bit, let's say, not so enjoyable. Now, uh, I just want to vary on this next point with obviously what the senator from Indiana, one of the senators from Indiana, Senator Banks from Indiana, said. They said to a constituent, "You deserve it," or "You seem like a clown," or "You're a clown," or something he said. And again, just like I said to you about Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump said, "I could care less." These things are not meant or directed at one person. That's what's in their heart. That's what they mean. If someone lets that out, believe them. Stop saying that a human being, when confronted in anger or whatever state of mind that they're in, that they just let something slip or it slipped. I'm going to tell you, and you know where I'm going with this. This is in reference to Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Three things that Americans, our bargain with our society, we have agreed to pay for it out of our the earnings for our labor that we transfer to the government for safekeeping. And then once we acquire a certain age, which pretty much our representatives have agreed to the requirements and the parameters of distribution of those funds. We've earned that, so they are then distributed to us at a certain age. Once we reach to a certain age, that they are allowed to be transferred back to us. Now, if you think about when someone has been telling you, or someone is warning us, and not you, it's us. Let me forgive me, us. When someone is warning us that these Republicans, listen to what they say and look at what they do. I know some people always say the more or less focus on what they do than what they say. You need to listen to both. You need to listen to what they say. You need to listen to their body movements and what they do in their actions. Your eyes tell some things, your ears tell some things, and the feedback and energy tells you some things, and not just all verbal and not just all audio. The energy, the viciousness in that statement that a constituent in Indiana lost his job and he's asking his representative for help, and the response he gets from his representative, and then he's celebrated. This Senator Banks is celebrated on his side of the people who are doing that, and they think they're getting away with it because obviously they think they have some privilege. Look at my other video, so you'll see what I'm talking about. When you're talking about something like DEI, I mean, but these people don't care about anybody but the billionaires, but the millionaires, but the wealthy. These Republicans don't care about nobody but the wealthy. We always love to think that we making a choice, or we keeping some funding or some resources from people who are, let's say the Republicans say they are not working. Well, then if they're the Republicans are keeping them from people who don't want to work or participate in our society, then why do they keep giving all the money to the wealthy? What reason do they give to give the money to the wealthy? They said that the poor is not working, so then they give the money to the wealthy. So what reason are they saying that they're giving the money to the wealthy? Okay, it's too much silence. What's my answer? I'm waiting for an answer. Why are the Republicans giving money to the wealthy? Then what is the reason? What validation that the Republicans, these wealthy people, are not, deserving of the same criticism that you're giving the poor people? They got their hand out too, and they got all the money they could ever desire. Oh, I see. I got it. So the wealthy don't have to contribute to America. They don't have to contribute as part of the grand bargain for all of us to succeed. The wealthy has no responsibility in that, do they? Oh, got it. Got you now. So when you see this, and you see that what is about to happen to your Social Security, do not cry, complain, moan, sit there and be beguiled by all the words you hear just because you hear somebody say, oh, they keeping the money from the poor, or they keeping the money from black people or brown people or people who are on welfare. They keep all the boogeymen that the Republicans have made you to believe while they sticking their hand in your back pocket, taking all your money and giving it to the wealthy, and you sitting there looking at them and shaking their hand and thanking them, while behind their eyes, they're looking at you, what a freaking clown. Just like they said, what they say, what the dude say to his constituent, what Senator Banks say to his constituent, what a clown. They looking at you the same way. You're not immune. You're not exempt. Just because you shaking a Republican hand and then, he's keeping money from them folks so I can have some money. Okay, where's this I can have some money is? Where is it? It seems to me it's going to the wealthy. Again, I'm going to apply some black folk sense to it. You can tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. Republicans don't give a crap about you. I say that from what I see, from what I hear, and the vibes and the energy, the negative energy I get always back from Republicans, or how they treat the people they supposed to represent. Again, this is Victor Mosley out in black. Please hit that subscribe button. Please help me obtain the necessary funding so I can get this thing going, so we can bring authentic black voices and stories to the forefront.